What's going on, guys? Just gonna read a few movie reviews on The Wolfman that just came out. I saw it in theaters yesterday, and I was just curious to see what other people thought of it. Let's start reading here. So, the performances are incredible in Wolfman, but even boasting its practical effects, the creature design is underwhelming, and the story runs around aimlessly in the woods because there's nowhere else for the film to go. Huh. And they gave it a 2 out of 5, pretty low rating. But um, I can agree with that statement at some point. But we understand that the movie premise was based on a farmhouse in the woods, and that's probably the only place you can really go with a movie since that's the entire film, right? So the performances were pretty good. Like he said, the performances are incredible, Wolfman. I agree. I don't think there's anything wrong with the acting at all. Practical effects were good. My favorite part of the movie was when they showed the Wolfman's perception, his vision and hearing, and I thought they did a good job displaying that. And then this guy says the creature design is underwhelming. So I understand why people would hate the look of it because it's not traditionally what other Wolfmans have looked like. If you go back to the old school 1930s Wolfman, it's a bit different. It's a bit different, right? He looks different. I've seen some people call him like a mutant looking disfigure or someone that went into Chernobyl and got, nuclear radiation. But hey, it didn't bother me. I accepted it, adapted, and evolved with the way Lei went out wanted this thing to look like. So to me, it's okay. Let's read another one here. Wolfman is a solid horror effort from Lei Whannell that just about overcomes its inconsistent storytelling with its stellar performances, sharp genre instincts, and it respects its cinematic inspirations. Gave it a 3 out of 5. Um, Inconsistent storytelling. Maybe he's right on there. Like there's not a crazy storyline in it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty safe. So if you like a simple, safe movie, this one's going to be it for you. There's not going to be anything that's unpredictable in the film. I think it's all pretty, you know what's coming. I think it's basically just for a horror fan of, werewolves and stuff. Like you want to see a Wolfman movie. This is it. But in my opinion, there could have been more Wolfman in it. There could have been more action scenes. It wasn't scary. I didn't think it was that scary. I thought they could have added more scary elements to it, but it was dark. Like the shooting of it, everything felt dark and gloomy. It was very dark. It just was missing that actual scare, you know. Let's read another one. Wolfman takes longer to show the story's wolf transformation than it does to watch paint to dry, which would be a better alternative than watching this sluggish and nonsensical sensical horror movie. Hmm. Adequate visual effects can't save this mess. Interesting review there. Show the stories wolf. Yeah, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. The the basically a good portion of the movie is him transforming into the wolf. And I don't know if that's to spoil it for you guys or not, but basically the last, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 minutes is when, well, we'll say less. It's like 10 minutes where he's Wolfman. I don't know if that's gonna spoil it for anyone, but I can kind of see why someone would be bored of that. But for me personally, I actually respected and admired the the process of the transformation. I didn't mind it. So okay, another comment here. The mythical werewolf is reinvented for a new generation of horror lovers in a story that cleverly blends drama and body horror. Perfect. I agree with that. Um, Heaven help the horror movie like director Leigh Whannell's Wolfman that has 45 minutes worth of good ideas bouncing around in 100-minute running time. Hmm. I see what he means. He's just felt like it's dragged on more than it should have. I think that's probably the main concern for people is they thought the transformation took too long and they wanted more action. They want more Wolfman doing shit. Okay, so basically, you can read comments, and what I read there was, I think that basically sums it up. The practical effects, the way it was shot was perfect. The acting's perfect. There's nothing wrong with the performances. But we could say maybe the script, the way, how long everything takes, the transformation, the story, the emotion. There were some missing elements, and I thought the scare, like it was, there was no jump scenes that got you or anything. You kind of knew everything was coming. It's pretty predictable, but again, it's a Wolfman movie. You know that that's what you're watching to begin with, and yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on this. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I think it was not bad. So, anyways, peace.